Hi, Mike Volkin here with Freelancer Masterclass with another Trello tip for you. Here's my top 3 Trello hacks to make your life just a little bit easier in terms of organization. Now, many of you know how I've set up Trello boards in the past. I've taught this. Many people do it the same way. It's basically a flow from left to right. So this is a sample content marketing board. You have an idea phase, and then it moves to the title selection phase, and so on and so forth until you deliver it to the client, right? And then everything is organized by color. But there are little tricks you can do here and there that cut down the amount of clicks, that cut down the amount of needed memory that you need to remember with each phase to be able to pass cards from left to right. So here's one good idea here. In the menu bar, you click these little 3 dots right here under a particular column. You're going to see a little watch item. Now this allows you, if this is checked, this allows you to get reminders if something comes due or if something is really just basically changed. Anything is changed on a card. So if in your case, if you're working with another freelancer or a series of freelancers that are all contributing to this particular card, let's say this is content idea 5. Now there might be 3 or 4 people involved in adding comments or updating descriptions or due dates. If you have this watch selected, you will be notified whenever this card changes. And that's important to know if you have to be in the details of some of these cards. So that's one tip, is using the watch feature. Another tip is that you can drag URLs right into a card. A lot of people don't know that. So let's take the same card, for example. Let's say I have to come up with a content idea, and I have this blog post, I'm reading it, I'm like, you know what? Let's do a spin on this blog post. I want to do something like this tennis tips page, but I want to add a few things to it. So let me use this for inspiration. I'm just going to copy this URL here. And if you're on a PC, you can go Control A, and that basically highlights the whole URL, just like I did. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it onto this card. You see how it says drop files to upload? So now I'm going to drag it. Now when I or anybody else works in this card again, they'll see that I dragged this in here, and I can even make a comment, and I'll put something like, you know, use this for inspiration. And then bam, everybody who's watching it just gets that update. Or if no one else is watching it, it's just you have just a list of things you can just drag and drop right onto the card without having to like manually type different URLs. Okay, so that's the second tip. The third productivity hack I have for you is organizing, or actually searching cards by their organizational structure. So in this case, I have cards that are separated by color, and in this case, the colors could be different industries. In this case, they could be different clients altogether. Every client has a different color. However you organize your cards, you can search for that particular card. Or that particular color. All you have to do is just go into the search bar and type in label, colon, and then the color. So in this case, I'm going to do label green, and it's going to come up with all the cards that I have that are listed for that particular color. So imagine this board just 10 times larger, and you have to scroll down and prioritize all these colors and move them from phase to phase. You don't have to do that if you use that search feature, okay? And it doesn't just have to be that particular color. It can be any color. Type in any color you want. Label yellow. It's going to come up with all the yellow cards. All right, so that's a really cool and easy and fast way to get all of the organization that you have in your different columns in the search bar, so you can just quickly scroll through them. Okay, so use those 3 Trello hacks, adopt them in your daily work if you use Trello, and you're going to be just that much faster and have that much more free time during your day. Good luck.